Hello! Welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, of course, Johnny, and as you can see, this is what we will be building tonight. I know on the starting image it had like all the GWPs and stuff, but this is what we are going to be focusing on tonight, along with doing a trivia contest. So, may the build be within you. Don't worry about what you know or don't know. There are easy, medium, and hard questions, so it's not going to be too difficult. We'll be starting. Hey, Greg, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Vab, you as well. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be starting the trivia portion about 9:10, and every 10 minutes I'm going to be asking a question. You can see the... I know my figure doesn't show up the way, but you could, if you look, it talks about the contest rules, but I'll go through them real quick. If you get a question right, that's easy, you get 1 point. If you get a medium question right, you get 2 points. If you get a hard question right, you get 3 points. But you have to be the first person to answer the question on my chat, okay? Everyone's chat is a little bit different, the way the lag works and stuff like that, so it has to be the first person that I see on my chat. That's the way it's going to be. If there is a tie, I have a tiebreaker question, but there are 18 questions total. About every 10 minutes I'll be doing a question for you guys to figure out and answer. Some are easy, some are not so easy, some are really difficult and might take some research. So my day is going great. I just can't see the shirt. This is not a 501st shirt, but it's like Pennsylvania with stormtroopers, kind of 501st-y. And we just finished doing May the 4th be with you for the Pittsburgh Pirates. It was fantastic, so much fun. The rain held off for the most part until the very end. The Pirates also won in overtime, so it's a win-win. So it was a fantastic day. So lots of fun, but we are going to get started on this. And as I go through the build, again, I'll go through... Oh, so for the trivia contest, 2 prizes. First prize... Well, no. So whoever has the most points gets choice. Okay? So they can either choose a Droideka. That's the new Droideka that came out. Or we just got these, and I got an extra... This is a bobblehead. It's a Star Wars bobblehead that you only get from Star Wars Night. Now, it's a pirate, so, I mean, for some of you, it might not matter because it's a Pittsburgh Pirates thing. But it's really cool because of the way they have it, you know, designed and stuff for, for Star Wars Night. So, person that gets first place will get to choose which one they want. And then second place will get, the other thing. So, those are the prizes that you're playing towards. Some of you may already have a Droideka, so this might be, better for you. So let's move these out of the way for right now. And we're going to get started on this. And I am sitting down, as you can tell. I've been standing all day pretty much. We walked through like 7 innings. We were running around everywhere, so I'm a little bit tired. So let me move this out of the way so I can see the stuff that I need to see and get my timer started. Okay. So here we go. Oh, I got to reset my timer too because it was set from last week. So, all right, ready. We're going to start everything. I'm going to dump the bags out. I'm not going to really go through the manual at all. I'm building with the manual. That's the way I tend to do things. I like to do it. But I'm not going to go through any of like the special things about like, again, the guy that made this also made the original TIE-Interceptor. He also made last year's X-Wing and the first X-Wing. So it's kind of cool, and it'll be neat to see the differences between this Interceptor and the original Interceptor. They are quite big. You can even tell from the picture. So anyway, we're gonna get started. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Away we go. So let us. There we go. I should have had my knife out, but that's all right. So we got our classic tape. Whoop. 1, 2. We'll see how many bags there are as best we can. It's always fun to see what comes out of this. All right. All right, so I'm going to put the box down here because it'll just get in the way. It's too big. I already see a 19, so, but these bags are smaller. The first UCS set is always smaller. So let's put 19 down here, 10 there. There's a 12. There's 3. So I'm going to put that there. 16. Some of these look like they're just the stand, so. Whoa, there's even a bag 20. So 20 bags. 20 bags is what we're looking at here tonight, ladies and germs. 17. Oh, there's even a bag 21. 21. Now again, these are smaller bags, easier to go through. This is what I'm happy about. It's not the matte. Oh, this one does have the dimple, but it's kind of cool to see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but hey, you are? How you doing tonight? So yeah, I love the fact that this is printed. Fantastic. We're going to put that up there because that's what we are working on. All right, so 14, 7 there, 14. That's 6 because it's got the dot right there. 4. These are going to be kind of scattered a little bit. 15. 15's kind of going to go back there. So there are, from what I've seen, 21 bags total. And again, if you, oh, these are, so they only have, oh, nope, 22. We got 22 bags so far. 5. Bag number 2. So far, I'm only seeing 1 bag per number. Now, there might be multiple bags inside, but I'm only seeing 1 bag. So 8 and 11. Kind of got them scattered all over. So this is bag 1. There's probably 2 bags in there. That's 3. Bag 2? That's bag 2. That is all I see for bag 2. Just that little, that's it. That is hilarious. I cannot wait to see what bag 2 actually is. All right. Let us, oh, I gotta get my knife again. So yeah, if you look, the contest rules are going across the top of the screen. I don't know if he designed the UCS AT-AT or not. He may have, he may not have. I don't know. He's obviously a current Lego designer and has designed a lot in the past. Let's see if it's 1 bit. Whoop, whoop. I know that's for the inside, the cockpit. Oh, we have 1 giant manual. 1 giant manual. Okay. So, actually, I'm going to put this over here on the side. And we have a little bit more room. And we are going to skip, like I said, we're going to skip kind of the material where it talks about, you know, how he made it, blah, 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 blah. You know, we can do that kind of stuff later. All right, so let's really, really, really get ourselves building. So there's the stickers we will need for the interior. I've already seen how they look applied, and they look awesome. All right. Nothing in the bag there. I still have not seen paper bags. All right, we are almost coming up to our very first trivia question. I hope my wife is paying attention and listening, because she is keeping score. Hopefully she can stay awake. Oh, you got the T-Rex skull. Yeah, I saw that on, you said that on Ben's channel. That's pretty cool. That's a neat looking set. I kind of want, Vab is selling a couple pieces, and I kind of want his T-Rex skeleton and the other thing. I think it's a Triceratops skeleton. Yeah. So we are starting with structure, as we always do with a UCS set. We are starting with some Technic pieces. Anyway, so we're going to start off with an easy question for our trivia. So get ready for the first one. Should not need that, hopefully, but we will find out. All right, it is 9:10. Let us start with the first question. And let's see which one I'm going to start with. All right, this one will be very, very, very short, simple, sweet, and quick. Whichever on my chat, whoever I see that got the first one, that answers it correctly first, is the one that wins. Okay, that point. So this is an easy question. It's only worth 1 point. Okay. So the question is, What name does Obi-Wan Kenobi go by on Tatooine? There you go. What name does Obi-Wan Kenobi go by on Tatooine? Who is going to be first to answer that question? I've got 2 chats up, actually. So I'll be able to see on one of them who's going to be the first. What name does Obi-Wan Kenobi go by? That is correct. Vab got it correct first. He goes by Ben Kenobi. Good job. All right, there we go. Ben gets 1 point. We'll do another easy one next. Nope, Greg, sorry. Too bad. You were not first. Again, like I said, if there's a discrepancy, I am going by the chat that I have up, which, again, lag and stuff like that is different for everybody. So that's the only thing I can go by. It's the only thing that makes sense. Don't worry, there are other questions. There will be plenty. Plenty. So anyway, Pirates won, which doesn't happen very often when I go to a game. So that was great. The game was fantastic. Like it was 0-0 the entire game until the very end. And then the Pirates won in overtime. Or extra innings, I guess you should call it. But like the entire game was nice because the weather was perfect. It was overcast. And yeah, it was just great. I didn't even have my fans on till the very end because it just got a little hot where we were at. But it was great. Good game, good turnout, lots of fans around, lots of people taking pictures and stuff. I will post some pictures on my Instagram and stuff, so you guys will be able to see them at some point. This is interesting. This looks like this is the pilot's chair, but does it go that way? What? No? It goes opposite. Okay. But there's no, we're not using any studs for him to sit on. So, interesting. There we go. Phillies steal the show in Pennsylvania? I don't know about that. Why would they steal the show? They're not allowed. All right, this is a 2X, but because it's all on the same page, I'm just going to do one at a time. Some little... this looks like... So we're doing the cockpit right away. So... Oh, we do 2 layers of these. Interesting. And this is going to be where the pylons for the wings connect to, is what it looks like to me. So... Yeah. So how's everyone else's day today? This was May the 4th. Did anyone go for any Lego because they didn't go earlier? Did anyone do anything, I don't know, not necessarily special, but go somewhere where there was, you know, Star Wars stuff going on? Oh, look at that. So we got the ball socket things here, and then other ball socket, or other Technic pieces here. That's how their pylons are going to join up. That's a lot of strength. That's going to be nice. Going to be very nice. You want to go to an... Well, you should. Why not? Why should you not want to go to an Astros game? Do they do May the 4th stuff? I know, who mentioned it to me? Someone said, one of my lug members said that he was going to the Washington Nationals. May the 4th tomorrow. So he was going to go and see characters and stuff, which is, again, really cool. So, alright, there we go. 2 things for the pylons. I'm going to actually move this a little bit closer because right now it's small. So we're going to get in a little bit closer so you can see the build. It'll get plenty big in time. So it was a lot of fun tonight, though, and I made it home in time. Obviously, I made it home. Ooh, this is interesting. So we're putting on... These are weird. They're like... What? supposed to stick. Oh, there we go. They have these weird control arm things. Kind of like nozzles, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. Alright, but this is where we're starting. So we're putting on our decals, like, right away. So, like, gotta make sure we have the triangle oriented properly. And we are going number 6. Where's, that's 4, 5, 12, where's 6? There it is, 6. So these are the readouts. You have to have the triangle oriented properly because these, you know, otherwise it's going to be upside down or whatever. So I'm bringing it closer to me so I can see. Man, I am off on that. There we go. Still off. Don't go down. It's really hard to see black on black, I will say that. Man. Oh, I almost got it. It was a little too high. It's going to kill my time. There we go. Good. All right. So I got to do 2 of these. We're doing all, like I said, we're doing all the inside. So there we go. Pretty good. Pretty good for the readout. Yep, just a few stickers. Not too many. This is neat because we do these angled, which is really cool for the cockpit that they did this. So, yeah, actually, I've only been to one Pitt Panthers game. One Pitt Panthers game, and it was one heck of a game. It was so cool because, like, they were getting close. Like it was a tied game. They went into overtime, and it was just nuts. The whole place was like rocking, and oh, it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. So, you know what? You should get the bifocals out. How about? Okay. All right. I'm gonna put that in there. And we got to do another number 6. Make sure the triangle is facing the right way. Like that. And I'm going to try my wife's technique with the sorting hat. That is up. That worked pretty good. Sorting hat works. Okay, and there we go. All right. So that's our cockpit starting to come together. We got our little triangles here, screens and stuff. What is the time you're shooting? I'm shooting for midnight. I'm shooting to get this done in roughly 3 hours. We'll see if I do. All right. So we'll finish up this bag because it's almost done, and then and we'll do the next trivia question. How about the sorting hat? Is I'm surprised. It works very well. So look at that. We're already getting front pieces and stuff for the cockpit. All right, up we got, oh, these are back screens. Oh, but the bottom ones don't, okay, this will be interesting. So these are for the back, more readouts and stuff like that. So very much the same as before. Never heard of it. Never heard of it? Sorting hat? This is like a Harry Potter sorting hat. Well, my wife has a sorting hat. Mine is just a witch hat. But it works very well for putting the stickers on. If that's what you were talking about, that you've never heard of it. All right. So we've got, oh, we're putting in, so this is a goofy thing. putting in this pistol upside down, and then putting a triangle. So we're doing the same thing we did before. We're putting a nozzle here. But this one has a blank triangle. And this one is going to have an upside down. That is weird. Alright, so we got an upside down triangle, and this is number 2. 2. There's 2. So how's it supposed to look? Oh, wait. Nope, nope, I did the wrong one. I was looking at the step, not the triangle. Number 5. It doesn't matter which one. They're the same. Alright, sorting hat. Oh, yeah. So here's the hat. Put the sticker, the edge that you want on the hat. Like so. And then you just use it, especially for smaller stickers. You just use it and kind of like just place it on there. See? Look at that. That worked pretty good. Sorting hat for the win. Oh, no. Triangle goes upside down. Triangle has to go upside down. There we go. So. Interesting. All right, same thing. I'm gonna do this down here. Yeah, sorting hat for the win. Apparently, it does well. I mean, like if I was really trying, like it could be like I could make it like perfect, but I am not that concerned, I guess you could say. Oh, yeah. If you have a hat, you know, go for it. Try it. See how it works. Oh, this one goes on the other hole. Right there. And then we've got this sorting hat again. It's hard with triangles, actually. Like with square stickers, it's easier. With the triangles, ugh. So not easy. The brick separator does, however, it is thicker. Like, it thickens out really quickly. This, because it's flat the whole way, look at that. That's perfection. Because it's flatter the whole way across, it works better. Alright, so those stay straight. We're going to put these here. Well, they'll probably turn in. And I think we're done with bag number 1. Look at that. Extra pieces go over here. We'll have Vader keep track of them. Okay, there we go. Yeah, new speed champions look good. All right, we are on to our second question. We're going to do another easy question. Another easy question. Remember, it is which I see on my screen first. Only worth 1 point. Easy question. Only worth 1 point. What species that we see in Return of the Jedi lives on Endor? Go! Well, I get bag 2 out, which is such a tiny bag. I mean, I may have missed another bag 2, but... There we go. May the build be within you. Ewok. There we go. 1 point. Good job. 1 point. This is such a tiny bag. Oh, I gotta do a bunch of stickers though. So this sucks. All right, so let's put them all on. We're gonna put the stickers all on here. Yeah, seriously, I told you it was an easy question. You got it first. So there we go. Seriously. All right, 3 and 4 go there. So 3. Here's 3. 3 goes here, like so. We're just gonna use this edge here. I did it backwards actually with the hat, but it's good enough. 3, there we go. Oh, look at that. That goes on so easy. 3 and 4. Something to do with like the control you have. See, with the brick separator, you're like back here. You're like holding on to it here. I mean, I guess you could hold on to it here, but it's so thick that you don't really get to lay it down. This, you have all the control like right here. So I don't think it's lag, because I didn't even see you answer, Greg. Unless, I mean, like, I mean, I don't have any lag, so, and Bab got the first one, so, oh. Alright. These, all these screens, though, for the, it's hard to see on the camera, because it's dark, and it's red and stuff like that, but they look really cool, overall. This one. And more triangles. Yay! Oops. But it's nice to get all of these out of the way so that, like, I can just build. So, another triangle. Okay. 9 and 10 go on that side. So, 9 is first. Yeah, getting all these stickers out of the way right away is pretty cool. Wait, you didn't... Wait. You guessed that it was Ewoks? Oh, that is hilarious. That is... I love that. That is hilarious. Good job. So, I'm proud of you. You are on the board, and you thought you were going to have, like, nothing. Okay, put this right there. There we go. Perfect. More screens. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. All right, looks good. Okay, so we are gonna rotate these in there. All right. Cool. All right. So, and now we're gonna work more on this this cockpit. It looks like so. Oh, I do. I know a lot of people don't like them, and originally, here bonus trivia. Originally, the Ewoks were supposed to actually be Wookiees. But as the trilogy went on, George Lucas said, you know, Chewbacca was... He had gotten too sophisticated, so they had to come up with something else. So they came up with the Ewoks. So... like I said, I can't... I mean, like, refresh your stream, I guess? That's the only thing I can tell you. All I can do is go by what I see, because I can't, you know, everyone's going to see different things. So I can only go by really what I see. So that's all I can tell you. Sorry. I mean, like, you know, something that you have might have lagged or whatever. I do too. Here's the funny thing. So I got an Ewok village for $50. It's not absolutely complete, very close to complete. And I got it for $50 because lady was getting rid of her kids' stuff, and totally fine with that. Because I asked, because I wanted to be sure, you know, I wasn't like taking anything. So for $50, it's not the full thing. There are definitely pieces missing and parts missing, mostly characters, though I have Tebow, actually here. I have Tebow, the important one. I actually have him over here. So I got another little haul from something else, and I ended up with an even more complete second Ewok village, which I am so stoked for. The Ewok village is weird because it's like one of those ones. There we go. Look at that. Look at that seat. That looks comfy. Ready to fly. The Ewok village is kind of weird because, and I've talked with a number of people about it, like, when it came out, it was awesome. Like, and everyone was like, ooh, that's a really cool set. That's neat that they did that. But no one bought it. That was the funny thing. Like, I didn't buy it. I should have, but I did not. So I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't. So 8 is here. Right here on the bottom. I don't think that was it. I mean, like, because there's a lot of other sets that have brittle brown pieces. I mean, there are plenty of sets that have brittle brown. I've seen, in fact, I saw someone on one of the forums that I'm on or whatever. They were talking about their Ewok tree that that was brand new in the bag, or brand new in the box. They opened it. It had not been opened yet. They opened it and started building, and like 3 pieces broke. And I was like, man, that's awful. I have found a couple brown pieces, and I broke 2 accidentally. But other than that, mine are doing pretty good. So, all right, we are getting ready for question number 3. Question number 3 is going to be a medium question, so it is worth 2 points. But of course, being a medium question, it's going to be a little bit harder. It's going to be, you know, most Star Wars fans should know this, or should know it. But it's going to be a little bit harder than a typical, than an easy one. Just so you know. So we'll finish this up. There we go. All right, let's go. Question number 3. Medium. All right. Okay. Who is, this is from the original trilogy. The original, no special edition or anything like that. The original trilogy. Who first speaks in A New Hope? Who is the first to speak? Like, actually have a speaking part in A New Hope. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. This one's medium. It is worth 2 points. Who is the first to speak in A New Hope? Fab got it. C-3PO. Good job. C-3PO is the first to speak. That is the first 2-pointer. Good job. Bonus question. Do you know what he said? Do you know... This is not for points. Not for points, but just for the fun of it. Do you know what 3PO said as the very first line? Give you some context. Princess Leia's ship is being chased by Darth Vader's flagship at the time, and they are attacking it. Good. Hey, good job. Yeah. Finishing the line. Did you hear that? They've shut down the main reactor. This is madness. Is the full thing. So. All right, we're going to put... Ooh, so this is cool. So this is a targeting... We get a targeting computer that we're going to put on this little dot here. And it's got an X-wing on it. It's very, very, very tiny. So I'm going to have to be very careful with this. Okay, cool. Let's see how I do. Yeah, pretty good. All right. And now we're putting control things on here. These are interesting. Very cool looking, but interesting too. You're making Logan proud tonight. Logan will be proud of you, yes. Yes. All right, so that goes on there. Oh, it does go back. Okay, good. So there we go. These yeah, I wish this was a printed piece, definitely. But yeah, that looks cool. That is a cool control. Those are cool control handles. Let's see if I can show you. They're kind of right there. We go. Camera had to focus in. Cool. Stickers are almost all done. So now we're gonna work on something else. Pylons, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. So we'll put that right there. Yeah, I wish that was printed too, but you know, we got pretty much all the stickers but 2 out of the way with that part. So all right, so I'll do in another 5-ish minutes. I'll do another medium question. That'll be worth 2 points, and then we will do 2 hard questions. Kind of think that format will work. We'll do 2 easy, 2 medium, 2 hard, or I'll start mixing them up a little bit. Spares go there. All right, so now we're getting into some of the nuts and bolts, the nitty gritty. Yeah. I love how they do colored pieces kind of on the inside of stuff where you're not gonna see it, but it makes a difference and it helps. Kind of neat. There it is, 3386. Yeah, but I have easy questions too. So I need to, and I don't have a die with me, unfortunately. So it's all right. It's all good. I think that's 3386. But look, there they are, Logan. There's already one there. Dun dun dun. Okay, let's make sure I did these right. I did, and then that side is opposite. So we do these red ones opposite of what they were on the other side. Or, yeah, something like that. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I have to do this 2 times. You know what? I am going to pause for a second. Whoops. One more. I'm going to pause for a second. This is going to happen a lot, I think, tonight. I see it says 2x, so I'm going to stop there and do this one as well. Might as well. That's a good question, actually. I think that's a good one to redo because I only have one of them. Like the X-Wing, they have 3 of them total. I like how these are in blue. These are like a bright blue of the 3386. Logan will be happy. He loves the different colors. I would kind of like to see them do a TIE Advance or some of the other things. Like obviously they did the AT-AT, which is brand new, fantastic. Great little, great build. I have 2 of them because they're just amazing. And I need them for Hoth anyway, so, you know. But, like, yeah. Some things, like, it took them forever to do this, which I find interesting. Like, and they kept doing X-Wings, and I don't know, it's an iconic thing, I guess, so. Alright, so we're going to do ball joint here, which I think is going to go in one of these. This is probably one of the side pylons, one of the angled ones, I bet. Well, I guess we'll find out, but kind of with the ball joint there, I think that kind of lends itself to needing to wiggle around and stuff, so I think that makes sense. Alright, so we will find out, of course. And a little bit more detailing here. I like detailing. I like whenever they do things and it's like, you look at it, you're like, oh, how are you going to see that? And then it makes sense. And it's like, oh, well, that was cool. And we are going to go through bags pretty quickly. Simply because, oh, this is interesting. So they added a diagram to make sure you know exactly how this is supposed to go on. So this goes here, and then they have a side part right here where they're like, make sure that you do it just like the other one. See how that's going to fit in? It's going to fit in like right there. So this is the pylon part. So same thing. Almost to our next question. All right, both of those are done there. Oh, I got to put a little, this is funny. So I got to put a little dot right there. And then two Technic pins that go all the way through. Same thing here, put a dot there. It's going to be, now the AT-ST was, from what I remember, was a horrible UCS set. Like, it just looked bad. And it was not worth the money. All right, let's put these in there. Snap. All right, first pylon. I mean, it's not the full pylon, but it's the start of the pylon. Snap, both snapped in. There we go. Okay, looks good. All right, we're done with our interceptor. No, I'm just kidding. All right, now we're gonna, so this will be interesting. So we're gonna put these through. We're gonna structure things up. Put these through. So these are gonna shore up our Technic parts. And then we're gonna cap them essentially. Gotta get the, there we go. Gotta get those through and then cap it. There we go. So that's, keeps those in there a little bit better. We're at 9:41. That means it is time for another trivia question once I do this Technic bit. As long as my wife's paying attention after this question, we can tally up the scores and see where people stand. I mean, there's only going to be 4, but there'll be some points that have gone through. There we go. All right, next question. Medium question, worth 2 points. I'm going to say this is, okay, so this is when he was alive, what were the last words that Obi-Wan spoke to Luke? Okay. I've adjusted this question a little bit because it could have been construed in 2 different ways. So, when he was alive, what were the last words, this is in A New Hope, that Obi-Wan spoke to Luke? When he was alive. When he was a Force ghost, or dead, he said different things. So. This one you might have to look up. Oop, that one was hiding. Nope, does not say, "May the Force be with you." Nope. That's what they want you to think. Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. These 2 white things. That would have made things awkward. Let me take those off, fix them. Yeah. Gotta start over. Boo boo. That makes more sense. You had Taco Bell last night. Yeah, I didn't even ask about that. Now, no, that is not what he said last. And actually, Han Solo said, "May the Force be with you," towards the end of A New Hope. Nope. Obi-Wan says something a little bit different. Come on. Come off there. I don't want to break the whole thing. There we go. Come on. Loosen that up. That's what happens whenever you do something incorrectly, right? Gotta pay attention. Start over. Boo boo. No, that is actually something Yoda says. Yoda actually says that in Return of the Jedi. He says, "Vader, you must confront Vader. Then, only then, a Jedi will you be." And confront him you will. Nope. Vab is along the right lines, but he did not say the right thing. So, I will just say that. Hey, Rocco, how you doing? We are on question number 4. You've missed a couple. This is a medium question. What is the last thing that Obi-Wan says to Luke when he is alive? He meaning Obi-Wan. What is the last thing? This is in A New Hope. What is the last thing that Obi-Wan says to Luke when he is alive? He says different things as a Force ghost. So I am defining that. Nope. That's not it. I'll tell you this. It is not may the force be with you. I will say that. This is kind of a stumper for a medium question. Wait till we get to the hard ones. Those ones you might have to do some research on. Ooh. No! Piece just rolled off and out of my life forever. Just kidding. No! Not you must destroy Vader. That's nope. Put these on, and then we'll be done with this bag. These bags are going to go fast. Very quickly. I'll tell you, Vab is somewhat the closest. Alright, gotta find bag 4. There it is. These bags are going through quickly, which is fun. I like when the bags go through fast, because it makes you feel like you're doing a lot, even though you're not really doing all that much. So. Uh-oh. I think my main camera is getting out of sync a little bit. Let me see if I can fix that. Hold on. I've seen 2. Oh no, it's really out of sync. Ugh. Let me try something real quick. Nope, not miss shape Vader's heart. I'm trying to think what the best way to do to get the camera back in sync. Yeah, see, it's a while. Yeah, it's going out. So hold on, I'm gonna try something. All right, is that better? No, my camera is just bad for right now. For some reason, it is. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try this. Let's try. I wonder if Firefox is taking up too many resources. It likes to do that. No, it shouldn't be. All right. Got rid of Firefox anyway. We'll see if it goes better. No. That boy is our last hope? No. That is actually that is the last thing Obi-Wan as a Force Ghost says to Yoda. So you're kind of going all around everything. It's a little bit better. Oh well. Oh, let the Force be with you? No, but it is involved with the Force. Definitely involved with the Force. I'll have to deal with the little bit of lag that I got here. So, definitely deals with the Force. Oh, that's even closer. That's even closer, Rocco. I can't say anything. It'll just give it away. So, no, he's the chosen one. No, that's not Luke. Anakin was the chosen one, remember? So, yeah. There's nothing about the chosen one when it comes to Luke. At least nothing they say. Right, so this here. Okay, that goes on there. That's more of a headrest, looks like. And we're going to do some more of these to shore things up. Ah, that's better. It's synced up. It's synced up better. All right. So I guess Firefox was taking up some space. Good. Well, we're coming up on our next question, which is a hard one. So I mean, like, you guys are gonna have to do some research on these things. So, which is, I mean, like, if no one gets it, no one gets it. So, the Force will be the light that guide. Oh, geez. Nope. That would not be it. Now, I'm talking from the movie. Like if any of you are trying to think of something that's like from the novel, no. This is from the movie itself. And since we are on to a hard question, we're like at the time for a hard question, I'm just going to give it to you. So they're in the control room that they go into for the Death Star, given context. And Luke and Han are in Stormtrooper armor, because they stole it from the Stormtroopers they knocked out. And they're in there. R2 has plugged into the Imperial network and found where the tractor beam is holding the Falcon hostage. So Obi-Wan says, I'm going to go take care of this. I don't think you boys can help. I'll have to do this alone. Han's like, I've done more on this trip than the Emperor has already won. Nope. That is when, that's whenever he's a Force Ghost in Empire Strikes Back. This is in A New Hope. Anyway, so Luke's like, I want to go with you, Obi-Wan. He said, be patient. You need to make sure the droids make their way to Alderaan. Your fate is along a different path from mine. And then he opens the door, looks at Luke, and says, the Force will be with you, always. That is what was said. That is the last thing alive that Obi-Wan said to Luke. Oh, look at this. We got a lot of pink pieces in here. That's so funny trivia. Not really trivia, but information. There was a... it's going out of sync again. Not quite. No. There was one of the builder's wives challenged her husband by saying, it's Star Wars. I dare you to be able to put a pink piece in a Star Wars set. So you'll find all kinds of hidden pink pieces in a lot of Star Wars sets, especially in the brickheads. Like they give them a brain that's pink for that very reason. The reason being that when she challenged them, she said, if you can do that, I'll bake you a cake. So every time they do that, they get a cake, I guess. So yeah, they got cake. Yep. Yes, Obi-Wan says that. He says, the Force will be with you always. Go look it up. Go look it up if you must. Again, I'm going by the original movie. The original episode. Well, it was Star Wars. It wasn't called Episode 4. But it should not matter. Alright, I gotta do this twice. That's alright. I'll do one at a time. They're not too big. Your destiny lies along a different path from mine. And then he opens the door. It says, the Force will be with you always. And then he closes the door, and Han's like, boy, you said it, Chewie. Like, Chewie says something, and he says, boy, you said it, Chewie. He's like, where did you dig up that old fossil? So, yeah. Anyway, nobody got that one, so I do not envy you guys trying to figure out the hard ones. In 6 before the credits. What? No. No. Luke doesn't say that at all. Luke never says that. Alright, so this... Oh, this is a very complicated thing. This goes upside down. Oh, nope. This goes upside down. This goes upside down, and this goes here. Interesting. Right, like that. Look at that. So these aren't even connected. That's weird. All right, so yeah, my main camera is still lagging a little bit. It's weird. All right, so they actually show you that, like, hey, these should be like right on top of those things. So interesting. All right. All right, so we're still working on the bottom here. So, oh, hard question. So this is a hard question. You may need to research this. This one's a funny one. You guys could just guess numbers for this one. No one got points for the last one, okay? How many hands got removed across the first 6 films? How many hands got removed? I will say this. 3PO in Cloud City, whenever he gets blasted by the Stormtrooper, like his whole body fell apart. So like that doesn't count. But there is at least one that involves 3PO losing a hand. I will say that. So, yeah. How many hands are lost through the first 6 films? As far as I remember, there are none that are lost. Nope, not 5. I know I'm not going to say higher or lower. But from what I recall, I don't think any are lost in the Disney ones. Could be wrong, but I don't think there are. All right, this is cool. Yes, the first 6. So we're talking the original trilogy, Star Wars, or A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. So, okay, where am I at? This is the front. This goes like that. Yes. Okay. So that goes there. All right. Nope, not 4. Not 4. Gotta be thinking of... Oh, man. I'll say this. You guys are going the wrong direction. Think of all the people that lost, like, just lost a digit. I will say this. Anakin lost, like, 2. He lost his one hand. You know, it was gone. And then when Obi-Wan sliced him up in Revenge of the Sith, he lost his other hand. So... he ended up with no hands, essentially. I mean, like, he ended up with hands, but... So, got to think a little harder. At least 2. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, at least 2. Not 8. And I don't have... I might have the website where it goes through all of them. But... right now, I don't have time to go through all that. Ooh, that's interesting. So they show you here that this has to go right here. And we put this through, and it has to go specifically right here on the edge when it comes through. So it pokes out. Right there. See it? It's very specific here in the instructions that that's where it has to be in order to fit correctly. That is nuts. Very specific there. Yeah, move it over slightly. 12. Ooh, no. Not 12. Not 12. I will say that is close, though. All right, and this goes in the middle. Nope, not 9. Not 9. There we go. That's kind of a cool, weird-looking thing. This probably goes on the front. Yep. Ooh, this is where... So this is where... These are the laser cannons, or, yeah. 13! We got it. 13. Yeah. I'm including artificial hands. I'm including 3PO's artificial hand. Yes, 13. There we go. Alright, now I gotta flip this back over. Oh! My camera just conked out. Let me see. Yes, that was a hard question. I'm going to try this again. Ah, something has happened with my camera. For some reason, it is locked. Let me try this again. Hold on. Sorry. Huh, I am... Oh, Bumblebee, I can't wait for it. So, Alright, so I gotta figure out what to do. Let me see if I can disconnect my camera. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's gotten warm over here. Let me try something. Real quick, I'm gonna see if this ruins everything. Yeah, Bumblebee's gonna be awesome. Alright, let me see if I can fix the camera. Should have detected it different. No? Hey, I got it back. Yay. So I don't know what happened with it. I don't know whether the cord got hot or what. So sorry about that. All right, we are back. We are finishing up. This is already starting to take shape. We are finishing up bag number 4, I believe. This is the back. So this camera is actually, I've had it for a couple years, so maybe. I mean, I just got a new one of these that I got for whenever I did my whatever it's called, my what was it called, my world record thingy, whatever. So all right, so that was a hard question and nobody got it. So yep, she's just lurking. All right, this one goes on this side. This one. So once I finish this, we'll go through another hard question. Then we'll go back to the easy and medium questions. So you did. You got it. 13. Yeah, you got it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got that. We'll do one more hard question, and then. Oops, I did the same one. I'm all flustered because of my camera. Sorry about that. Yeah, you got it. Sorry. No one got the medium one, which is funny. So yeah. I mean, really, that one was kind of like just guess, figure out, what number hasn't been guessed yet and guess it, I guess. And, oh, these go, this is weird. These go right there. They're not held on very well, which is something I've harped on for, whatchamacallit. All right, we're on to bag number 5. Before we do that, let's get our next hard question. All right, we did the hands, right? So I'm going to skip that for a little later. What type... Well, I mean, it kind of is if you're not guessing. You know, if you're not just randomly guessing numbers. There's a lot to think about there. So, what type of dog was the inspiration for Chewbacca? What type of dog? And bag number 5. Here we go. No renege. It's all right. I don't know where this is going to go on this, so let's see. Right. Sheepdog? I mean, I don't. Sheepdog is kind of too general as far as that goes. I ran these questions past my wife, so I'll let her kind of determine whether that's that. I don't think that's specific enough. I think there's many types of sheepdogs. So, holy crap! He must have looked it up. He must have looked it up. It was an Alaskan Malamute. German short hair. Ooh, good guess. He must be quick on the Google. Oh, you are a sheep. Sorry. I can't see the camera or the angle, whatever it is. Yeah. So, did you know that one, or did you actually Google it? I mean, it's fine if you do Google it, but you know, try to see if you can figure it out. Would be my thing. I know it's for a Lego set or whatever, so I don't know. You've gotten quite a few correct, so the one. I mean, I know one was a guess, but that is correct. It is an Alaskan Malamute. I should do more quote questions. All right, we're doing 2 of these at the same time, so they look like little spaceships. So here we go. This is also the long game, so, you know. Oh, really? Ah, okay. Well, that's cool. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's cool that you knew that because you're a Chewie fan, though. So, I was gonna say because you were right on the ball with that. So, like, yeah, that had to have been something you knew. See. Okay, we're gonna do 1 each, well, 2 each really. So we are starting kind of the pylon. I think these are for in here to like start covering in the oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like I don't like to do like standard questions because like everybody knows those, and while you know some should be easy, you know. Like, I don't know. There we go. I mean, points are points, right? There's a lot of questions to go, though, so. And I do, like I said, I encourage you to see if you know the answer to a question. But, you know, if you need to Google is your friend. I mean, I used Google to find a lot of these. You know, I was looking at websites and stuff like that to find some unique questions. So. All right, so there we go. We got our 2 little spaceships. Looking good. Oh, all right. 4 of these. How's everyone's night? Everyone have a good May the 4th? Go do something? Go see a parade or a show, or go see, you know, one of the Star Wars movies, you know, something like that. I know some people went and saw, what was it? Episode 1 was playing in some movie theaters last night. Not all theaters had it, but, you know. Oh yeah, Rocco, you were in a little marathon. How did that go? Rocco is amazing. He's got skills. Alright. So this goes in there. That is just interesting. Did it snap? It's in there. Looks like it snapped. Not quite sure. Yeah, there we go. It is snapped. Okay. Just making sure. Alright. Yeah, maybe my camera is getting a little tired. Right now it's pretty good though. Oops. Do this first. Okay, that one snapped in there nicely. So 2 more of these things go here. Oh, that's interesting. It goes on top, so it goes on either side of that, but there's flat Lego underneath them. That's kind of cool. Ugh. I'm sorry if I accidentally shake the table. I may have to actually stand this all back up because standing all day, like walking around and stuff like that, was rough, but it's like my leg also is kind of like, why aren't you still standing? So I may have to adjust things and stand up for a little while and then, you know. So, yeah, we will see. This almost... What place did you get? How well did you do, I guess is the question. Better question. Go. This all solidified a little better. And got those there. Now we put a little... This actually goes together not like a typical UCS set. So most UCS sets, like they're putting on a bunch of pieces all at once. I mean, like this is a step. You know, it's putting on one piece. The other interesting thing about this is... it does not have red outlining where things go next, which is unusual, again, for a UCS set. Normally they have that, but I have not seen any of that yet. Very, very interesting. So for some people, that would be kind of frustrating. That they don't get, you know, the way you normally build a set like this. Totally can see that. So, some people can't build without that. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It just is what it is, you know. Okay. Ooh, we're starting to plan out these pylons a little bit. Fill them out. We'll be on to bag 6 shortly. Okay, now in here, this is interesting. So we're not putting Technic pieces, we're just putting regular pins. So it's kind of interesting when they do something like that versus doing an actual Technic axle. Don't want it to go too far in. Okay, I need to do this too. Okay, that's the way they're supposed to be. So, interestingly enough, we put them through here, and it just kind of hangs out there, right like that. And it attaches to these reds that we put on a little while ago. And it just goes through, and then you just attach. That's very, very interesting. I know they're going to join up with, you know, on the other side here. That's going to be hard to do without it falling off. You know what I mean? Because these won't stay like an axle would. So, yeah, well, it is how it was made. So we will see. And it's bag 6. It's pretty much going to be built the same way that these were. So go take a load off. You know, have a drink. Ooh. I see something really cool, though. There's our cockpit. There's our front of our cockpit. That's cool. And that's the top. Those are cool. I like those printed pieces. That is good. All right, a few more minutes, and we will go back to an easy question. A few more minutes, and we will go back to an easy question. Actually, Kristen, can you give a tally of the points as they stand right now? Based on the users? In here? I think we're doing this twice. Yes, wait. That is bag 9. I've done that before. I should have looked for the dot. All right. Sorry. Bag 6. Where's bag 6? There we go. Bag 6 because it's got the dot. My bad. Sorry. If Kristen is awake. She may have fallen asleep already. Oh, those are some interesting long pieces. Fab has 3, and May the Build has 7. All right, there we are. That's what we're at currently. Come back. Okay. All right, we're going to do these at the same time again. Let's move those over. Move these over. And we're going to build these at the same time again because they're going to be exactly the same. Actually, while I'm doing this, I am going to take a drink because I need a drink. And I am actually going to lift this up and stand up because I just need to do that right now. So let us do that. So, oh, there we go. All right, so let's fix the camera. Here we go. Standing up the way I should be. Let's fix this one a little bit too. Need to adjust that just a little bit. Yeah, good enough. There we go. Woo! All right, here we go. Back to building. Thank you for indulging me. Sometimes it is useful. Usually when I'm doing a 2-hour stream, like I don't need to do that. I just build standing up. But like I said, it was a long day of standing and walking around, so definitely need to do that now and then. So let's get some little quarter circles, put them on where they're supposed to go. Again, this is very similar to what we just did here. There's another quarter circle. And the last one. And my little yellow piece is running away, like completely. All the way over there by the TARDIS, little mini TARDIS that I have. Any plans for tomorrow that anyone is doing? Anything for May the 4th? Or I guess it's May the 5th is weird because a lot of people use that to be like Revenge of the 5th. I don't like that one. I think Revenge of the 6th sounds more like Sith. So I don't know. I don't like Revenge of the 5th. I understand it coming after the 4th. Makes sense, kind of. But I prefer Revenge of the 6th. Everyone has their own thoughts on that. So. There. So I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you prefer Revenge of the 5th? Again, kind of does make sense going off after May the 4th. And it's funny, too, we, as Imperials, because that's, you know, in the 501st, that's what we are, is we're the Imperials. Bad guys doing good. But, you know, we always say, you know, May the 4th, you know, rebels get that off, you know, we still have to work, so. You like Revenge of the 5th? Yeah, that's fair. I think it sounds more like Sith, 6th versus 5th. I don't know. I guess if I had a lisp. I don't know. I think it can make sense either way. Vab, since you're here, are you excited about getting your SLS rocket, your Artemis? Well, it's not the Artemis rocket. I keep calling it the Artemis rocket, which I think is a cool name. But it's the Artemis project, I guess, and the SLS rocket. Oh, we are actually past the time. So here we go. Easy question. Hope everyone is prepared and ready. Hope you've refreshed your screens. We're going for an easy question. We did that one. This is funny. Which planet was Darth Vader originally raised on? Yes, Vab is going to stream. There we go. Next question. Easy question. 1 point. What planet was Darth Vader originally raised on? No, it is not a trick question. Vab got that one. Tatooine. Yes, Vab is going to stream from what I see, which is good. I believe he is getting the SLS rocket so he can stream, which will be awesome. Good to see him doing that again. Now, I don't know. No. Leia was not from Naboo. Oh, come on, Rocco. Rocco, you know better than that. Leia was not from Naboo. Padme was from Naboo. Leia was not from Naboo. Leia was raised on Alderaan because she was adopted by... Anyone? Anyone know who she was adopted by? You're right. Tatooine does. That's why I said it's not a trick question. Who is Darth Vader? Anakin Skywalker. Where was he raised? He was raised on Tatooine. It's no longer forbidden. That is not forbidden any longer. And this is exactly the same up to this point. And it's not a trick question. Anakin Skywalker is who Darth Vader is, right? And that's where he was born and initially raised. Camera's still good. Looks like it. Good. Good, good, good. And yeah, Leia was... I'm surprised, Rocco. You know that better. You know that Leia was raised on Alderaan. Don't you remember Tarkin? He said, since you will not give us the location of the rebel base, I will try out this station's destructive power on your home planet of Alderaan. Hey, all you can do is try, but it'll be good to see you stream again for the for the Starliner launch. Yeah. I thought it was just for the build, but cool for the Starliner launch. That's going to be a sweet. That is going to be a sweet thing. That's for sure. Hopefully you can get it, though. Hopefully you can get that set. And if you are able to do it, I know Ben is looking to get it too. You can ask Kristen. I have not actually watched those movies in quite a while. Yeah, I haven't, so just stuff you gotta know. Yeah, I know Ben is gonna get it. But if, because I know we had talked about this a little bit, if you do get it, I will try my best to do the same build in studio as you are building in real time. I think that would be fun since we did that against each other previously. Oh, that's not quite in there. Why is that one longer? Oh, there we go. Okay. It just wasn't in there all the way. All right, so we are going to throw these together. Let's see how well this goes. That went nicely. All right. I guess they go as far as they need to. I was worried that they were going to push against each other. Snapped in there. Good. All right. A little loose on some of these things, but, you know, that's all right. Oh, you are fine, Rocco. I am teasing you. All right, back to the back. Keep that up. Pushed it out of the way a little bit. So now we got these special long pieces here. I do like how they structured this cockpit. Like, that in and of itself makes this an amazing build. Now, look at that. We even got, like, little hingy parts here. Look how they fit. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, we got to do one on the other side. Yeah, don't feel bad, Rocco. It's just, you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you, like, you try to answer as best you can from memory if possible, and if you can't, you know, look it up. Speaking of, it is 10:30. Time for another easy question. All right, there we go. That looks pretty cool. It's looking good. Now I do this 4 times, so I got to do 2 more, and then we'll do the next question. Sorry to get your hopes up. I know, so mean of me. dash them all to pieces. So underneath we have the same thing. Okay, there we go. How this stuff lines up is really, really nice. Again, I'm glad they finally redid this one. It's needed it for a while, and they neglected it for so long. All right, next question is coming up. Once I do this, then we'll be on to bag 7. All right, it's already 10:30. Sheesh. All right, so here we go. No. Easy question. What did R2 say about C-3PO when they first met? Okay. All right, bag number 7. What did R2 say about C-3PO when they first met? This is from episode 1. Remember, Anakin built R2, or I mean, Anakin built C-3PO as a little kid. Oh, my camera's starting to lag a little bit. Sorry about that. Did we do this 2 times? No. Nope, now it's back, so, alright. So, what did R2 say about C-3PO when they first met? Oh, it does not go there. I need my brick remover. No! This is whenever they first met. Like, this is in episode 1. Oh, nice to see a familiar face is actually from Empire Strikes Back. 3PO sees a protocol droid come out of a room, and he says, "Oh, nice to see a familiar face." And the other protocol droid says, "Ichuda," which is some kind of insult. And 3PO, of course, says, "How rude." And then he hears an R2 unit, so he goes and investigates, and then gets blown up. So, Oh, there they are. These are dark gray. So this is when I'm talking about in episode 1 when R2 first meets C-3PO on Tatooine when they first meet Anakin. Like, R2 says it in his bleeps and bloops, but then 3PO is like, he's like, you know, what do you mean? And then, yeah. I can't say any more, it'll give it away, so. These are all the same way. Where's the rest? Oh, they're all in this bag. That's funny. Normally they have all the small pieces in it, but I guess I kind of like how they separated that. It works. And I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna let these questions go, you know, all the way until, you know, no one gets it. So I gotta flip this over. Nope, flip it over. Put this on. There's a grippy here. Not very strong. And it fits on there. Not sure what that's for. Now we're gonna do the opposite side, I think, but it's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah, this definitely is going together differently than most UCS sets. As far as like the steps go, it's kind of different. Very simple as far as like the steps. I'm gonna put those back on. So. Oops, I gotta change this one so I'm seeing all the chat. That's all right. Shouldn't change anything. So, what is it that C-3PO or R2 first says to C-3PO when they first meet, essentially? Again, 3PO being who he is, he translates it because R2 uses bloops and bleeps. But what is it that he tells him? Is there really nothing underneath? Nope, that's just sitting there. All right. And this goes, oh, so we're, all right. So we're covering this up a bit right here. That's what it says. All right, oh, look at that. Very smooth. And there's going to be a cap or something that goes on here. All right, now we're going to do the opposite on the other side. Pretty much. I could have just done both. Yeah. And just done the opposite as I went, but oh well, we'll go by the instructions. So I will wait until we hit the 1040 mark, and then I will reveal the answer, and then we will move on to the next question. All right, put that down. We're done with that part. Let's move on to this. Again, it's going to be the same similar looking things that we did on the previous one. We're just doing everything kind of opposite. I didn't see your answer, no. I don't know if it lagged or not, but I didn't see any answers yet. Except for may the build be with you. I saw, oh, nice to see a familiar face. So I did not see any other answers. I don't know if anyone else did or did not, but I did not see it. Yep, exactly. That is what he says. He basically, R2 said, because he says bleep bloop, whatever. And 3PO says, I'm sorry, but what do you mean, naked? So yeah, he commented on the fact that 3PO was naked. So there we go. Yeah, I did not see that come through. I don't know if anyone else did. But I did not see that come through. All right, so this goes on there. So apologies for that. But yeah, I did not see it come through. Sorry. But Vab's point, all the way. All right. Flip it over. That goes there. And it gets plugged right there. Aw, come on, Rocco. Gotta give it a try, you know? Make a guess. Go for it, you know? What, really, I mean, if you guess and you're wrong, what have you got to lose, you know? So I'm glad you got that one, Vab, because like I said, I did not see an initial response. Ooh, we're going to do 2 of these. So, yeah. So, yeah. These are, look at these little game controllers we're putting on the side here. And then these go, I don't really like how they did this. Like, you have to put, it goes to the side. What? That's weird. I think that's supposed to be in the middle. These tiles can slide back and forth, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know if I like those on there. I really don't. But that's what they have, so. Maybe, or actually, now that I think about it, maybe YouTube just doesn't like naked. You know what I mean? Like, it just sees that as a bad word. I never even would have thought of that, so. That would have stuck if no one got it because YouTube would not allow it through. So. Yeah, who knows? It's hard to say. All right, there we go. We got our little ion engine right there. Gonna get our second one, and then we are on to bag number 8, I believe. There we go. Little tiny. I mean, they don't need to be huge. Space, it doesn't matter. All right, bag 8, and then we'll finally get to go back to bag 9. $13, $18. Oh, there it is. I did it put it in a totally different spot. So we're on bag 8. We're moving right along now. So, yeah, I don't know what happened to it either. So, all right. Well, we're on to the next question anyway. So we're back to a medium question. These are going to be the exact. This is all repeat. So, like, we're going to do the exact same thing back here, pretty much. Well, this is the front, but you know. All right. So. Medium question time. Hope everyone's alert. Ready? Medium question time. Who is Anakin's stepbrother? What is his name? Who is Anakin's stepbrother? Or, as Hulk Hogan would say, brother. Do a refresh of the stream. You know, whatever, just to make sure that you're as up to date as possible. Never know when things go wonky. Who is Anakin Skywalker's stepbrother? Brother. Ooh, we're going to put on the final stickers, it looks like, because I see 2 triangles. So, very good. I'm impressed. Owen Lars is his stepbrother, which is why in episode 4, whenever Luke calls for Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru, it is correct. They are really his, well, step aunt and uncle, but yeah. So that was a medium question. That is 2 points. Good job. Nicely done. As Vader would say, impressive. Most impressive. Luke is not addicted to colored milk. It's just blue milk is what they have. You know what I mean? Like, that's... Yes. So, okay. So, Rocco, let's go through some genealogy, some family tree stuff. So, So, Anakin, who becomes Darth Vader, Anakin's mom is Shmi, right? So Anakin goes off to be a Jedi and comes back to Tatooine because he wants to free her. And Shmi, I think that's how you say it. Shmi was bought / saved from Watto. Watto owned her as a slave and was married to Klieg Lars, guy in the wheelchair, missing a leg. And and just making sure I'm getting the right pieces there. Sometimes it's hard to see whenever the book is closed. And so because she was married to Klieg Lars, that means Owen Lars is her stepson. So that means they're brothers. They're stepbrothers. See how that works? Yeah, he drank green milk in episode 8. Yeah, it was just gross. And to be fair, I mean, like, Mark Hamill hated doing that movie completely. He was like, this is not how Luke would be. But he had already signed on to do it because he did not expect it to be that. And, yeah, so that's how that all came about. So he had to act as best as he could because he signed on for it, but he was not happy about how Luke was portrayed. This is looking cool, though. It's nice and smooth. So yeah. Owen Lars is Anakin's stepbrother. So whenever Luke says Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru, Uncle Owen, in episode 4, they are truly his aunt and uncle. So, which really, if you think about it, that kind of is silly, because like, of all the people that you could put Luke with to get him away from Darth Vader, why would you put him with family members? I mean, like, he would know. You would think he would know and remember who his family was, right? So, but yeah, I think that part was a little silly. But, whatever. Maybe the trauma that Anakin / Vader went through and stuff made it so he didn't remember? I don't know. Hard to tell. We don't know those things. This part's a little boring because it's just more filling this out. But, so be it. That's what we have to do to build this thing. Moving along quickly, though, with these smaller bags, which is kind of nice. Probably will not get done by midnight, but we're going to try our best, and I'll just keep going until I'm done. By then, my wife will be asleep, so there will be no points given anyway. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, she very well might be asleep, but yeah, we'll figure out the points. Because I can always look back at this as needed. So there we go. Snap that on. Snap into a Slim Jim. All right, we are at 10:50. I am going to finish this bag, which won't take too long, and then we will do the next question, which will also be a medium question. think, yeah. I may have to reorganize a couple questions to make them a little bit more medium or easy. Yep, see, Christian's already fallen asleep. I mean, it just depends. I mean, like, it depends on how much you know about, Star Wars and things like that. Like, some things that might seem medium, you kind of have to, go with it. And, I'm trying to estimate because I tend to, obviously, have a lot of Star Wars knowledge just because, I love Star Wars. So, not everybody does, which is fine. So. Oh, yeah, I agree. We did have a busy day, and it was a lot of fun. It was such a great day. So, I don't know. Maybe we should have stopped at Dunkin', gotten her a coffee before we started. Get in there. Okay, there we go. The cockpit does look good. I like it does look kind of bulgy in a sense, but this is the best way to do a sphere and have the detail and everything, I think. Again, not a big fan of the video game controllers that go on here, but what are you gonna do? A soda. Uh-oh. We got a soda. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the video game controllers. But, whatever. I don't think they add anything to how it looks. In fact, I think they detract from it. I just don't see them belong. I don't remember TIE-Interceptors having that. But I've played the Star Wars, TIE Fighter games and stuff a lot. So, all right, our last two stickers. We are never going to have to put on stickers again. All right. Sorting hat. There we go. And we go on to another pistol for this. We're going to go... Where do these go? Oh, these go on the back. Oh, these go into the... There's holes right here. There we go. So they sit kind of catty corner right there. All right. Same thing. Last one. That's actually the rear. I remember playing the TIE Fighter games and stuff. You have one side that shows your front sphere, 180 degrees around you, and the rear, and the other side shows the rear sphere. It sounds really funny, I know, but that's what it shows. All right, so let's put this one in there. Get in your hole. That cockpit looks really cool. All right. That is done. All right, we're on to the next trivia question. Never say never. Rayman and Sprite. Or ramen. Ramen and Sprite. All right, next trivia question is another medium. Let's see, which one do I want? Oh, wait, 1, 2. Ooh, I only have 5 for medium. Because I had crossed one out. So I only have 5. I'll come up with one. So let me do this one. So in Return of the Jedi, there is a dude that that doesn't speak English. That is Lando's co-pilot in the Battle of Endor. His name is Nine Nub. What species is he? And there's actually a hint kind of in the movie itself as to what kind of, dude he is, but it takes some doing to figure that out. So what is, I already have bag 9 open, so let's bring all these pieces over here. And we're going upside down. What species is Nine Nub? Not sure if you say the B at the end of his name quite, but pretty sure you do. All right. So this goes by itself. Oh, we gotta flip it around. This goes here, upside down. It's so weird how they do that sometimes. But now we're gonna cover over all this and get it together. There we go, snaps on. It's like snap-on tools. So there's that. Okay, a couple more corner pieces. These do snap on nicely. Like it pushes these down. Solstin, that is correct. He is a Solstin. Oh, I am so sorry, Rocco. You guys both got it, but Vab guessed correctly just a split second before you did. And that's what I have to go by. The only way I can make it fair is I have to go by who I see responded first. But, good job, both of you. That's fantastic. If you feel like your stream is lagging a little bit or something like that, just do a refresh. I had some camera issues earlier, so you might be lagging behind a little bit. Oh, that's too... No. That's too thick. That is way too thick. It should be a dark gray piece. There we go. Just a regular dark gray piece. You play his species in Battlefront 2. Hey, if you play his species in Battlefront 2, then you know my character from Battlefront. Right? You should. Alright. That was awesome, though. You guys both, like, one right after the other. That was pretty cool. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you have to refresh. Sometimes it gets behind. Sometimes it just depends, Like I said, I had a little bit of issue. So, good answer, though. Good answers. Nice. All right, we're on to hard questions next. And what's coming up? I had lagged behind a little bit. Now I'll give it, you know what? I'll give it a little bit. We'll wait a little bit for the next one. You would have had that one, though, Rocco. All right, here we go. We have this to put on. Here we go. We've got our tie face, essentially. Let's flip this back over. It should be. And it goes that way. There we go. Fits right there. Yeah. This looks like it should go down more, but I guess not. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, we're back to flipping this around. This goes all over the place. Hey, that's a good idea, Use go play play what you're dealing with, Not a bad idea. Not everyone can do that. See, Battlefront 2 is where my character that I dress up as right now comes from. Ooh, speaking of, so it's one of the Inferno Squad. So, those of you familiar with Battlefront 2, that is where my costume comes from. This is interesting how that goes together. It goes back here. Some kind of support there. Oh, wait, nope. I gotta put on one more thing. Where is it? Nope. Other way. Other way. There we go. That goes on there. Then this whole thing goes on there. See, it kind of seals and butts up against that, so it becomes kind of a cool thing. Put that on there. That seals the deal. And now we build the top. Whoops. Just tossing this book away. Green. It's kind of funny that they do that. All right, so interesting. So we're putting on these little black dots over here. Okay. How much was this set? $229? It's a little bit cheaper than a normal UCS set. Like the normal, what they normally cost, like normally it's like $240. This one was actually $230. So kind of different. So I got all the GWPs with just this one purchase, which is pretty cool. And they are neat GWPs. I'm not a big fan of the Clone Wars, but it is a cool build. I really like it, and I'm sure for you, like seeing the use of like the curvatures and stuff like that. I'm sure for you, for rockets and things, you're looking at that and you're like, ooh, that is cool, you know. But like, yeah, it is. So far, it's pretty nice. All right, so building this, flip it over. This is weird. So we're putting that on, and an armature goes that way. It goes. Make sure I do this right. There and down. Gotta make sure it's in the middle. There's only one. That's kind of weak. I don't know if I like that. Again, Lego does their thing, and sometimes the connections are not the best, so to speak. Though for the most part, they solidify things. Okay, this goes here. Again, in the middle. Oh, I think we're making the back here. All right, gonna do another one of those. Rinse, repeat. Yeah, it's a neat, so far it's a neat set. And compared to the original, completely different. And you'll see that whenever I compare them. All right, 2 more of these. Exactly the same as the previous one. 2 of them. These go here in the middle, and we're just going to rinse and repeat, I believe. The way these go. Looks like it. We have the pieces for it. Unless one is like just a different color or something like that. Color, not Keller. Oops. Like I said, these are a little bit loose, so it flipped up funny. Are those right? Yep, those go there. That goes there. Why does that one seem off? This one seems like it should be higher. Oh, it's just not. Okay, I have it bent in more. Okay. That's why. I was like, why? But those can only go so far. Okay. And this goes on there. Yeah, I mean, I can see that, but I mean, the amount of blue they used. Here we go. We're going with a different color. One different color. The amount of blue and black that they used on the original was awful. I mean, just awful. Come on. Click. There we go. Now this one, we're the only one that's going to be a different color. That's funny. It goes over here. I think the reason why they used the black for the original is because, like, in space, so to speak, like, you can't really tell what color it is. Like, it, you know, so that's just what they did. So. All right, time for another trivia question. Once I finish this, all up. Interesting that we're putting, this one is definitely different than the previous ones we've done. That still goes in the same spot. Well, opposite. Yep, this is for the back. So which way does it go? We have this way. There we go. There's the back. And it's got this thing on top. Not sure what that's for. We'll find out. Next trivia question coming in a couple minutes. I gotta get this done first. This is the cockpit hatch. All right, and we're gonna flip this over, and we're gonna build an extension for this thing. Kind of interesting how they do that. Cool though. Whoops, I just wanted to pop right off. All right, here we go. Whoops. Snap. There we go. Snap. Down. Look at that. That is beauty. That comes together so nicely. All right, next question. Next trivia question. Look at that. So we got so now that's left is we have the stand that it'll go on, and then the pylons. So, and we're gonna do the stand next. So, next trivia question. This is a hard one. All right. What two names does Han in the original trilogy call C-3PO? What two names does Han call C-3PO in the original trilogy? Refresh your page so that you can be first. It's already 10 after 11. I am not going to get this done. I did start a little late, had some... So we're going to put this on the stand already to build the pylons, so. All right, I like that. That does look good. I do like how that looks. I am happy with that. TIE pilot head. All right. I'm glad we do get a figure. Even if it is just a TIE pilot, this is going to be an exclusive TIE pilot to this set because he's got like some different printing and stuff like that. So that's cool. I like when they do that. Unlike the Captain Rex, that is not going to be exclusive anymore because they put him in with another set. All right, you are correct. Half. You have to get the whole thing. He calls him Goldenrod. What's the other name that he calls him? There's another name. Nope, not Junkbot. Not Junkbot. Again, original trilogy. Goldenrod is correct, but you have to have both. I'm not giving a partial. Gotta have both. Okay. This is cool. I like the fact that we're doing this now. Like, we're getting this done, and then we put the rest. So it'll be on the stand the rest of the time. Should be. Anyway. And goldenrod. So in Empire Strikes Back, they are trying to get away. Well, they're trying to take off, while the Empire has already used their AT-ATs to blow up the shield generator. And so they're, you know, Vader and his troops are coming, and they are running to the Falcon to get away, and they're running into the hangar where the Falcon is, and 3PO, of course, is slower. Han's like, hurry up, Goldenrod, you're going to become a permanent resident. And of course, 3PO's like, wait. So. That is one of the 2 answers. Let's see if you can figure out what the second one is without looking it up. If you have to look it up, like I said, so be it. So be it. This is a hard question. This is one that most people would not necessarily know. I do like the way they make these stands. So what 2 names does Han call 3PO in the original trilogy? Alright, I think these are the longer ones that I need to use. Yeah, it looks like it. I do like the way they make their stands. Lean more now. Flip it over, put these flat. This is where it's going to fit in. And oh, this is cool. So they have a better way to keep the thing from falling through. They have this as a support, so it fits on and then it doesn't sink down too far, which is cool because on the X-Wing last year they didn't have anything for that, and that kind of messed it up because it would fall through and you had to actually get 4 pieces from Lego in order to get it fixed properly. They were free, but it was still annoying. 2, 4. 2, 4. Yep. There you go. Yep, Professor. So, also in Empire Strikes Back, whenever the Falcon is in the space slug, whoops, I don't want to put that on yet. When the Falcon's in the space slug, there's like a little rumbling and everything moves and stuff. And 3PO comments, he says, "Sir, I do believe that this asteroid is not entirely stable." And Han responds with, "Not entirely stable. I'm glad you're here to tell us these things. Chewie, take the professor into the back and plug him into the hyperdrive." So, that is correct. Professor and Goldenrod. Oh, this is going to be a cool stand. They have gotten better with these over the years. Okay, and we're going to put this, there's our TIE-Interceptor. This is going to go right here, right on it, if it wants to. There we go. Snap it on there. Looking good. There we go. This will make it nice and easy to move stuff around. There's our 25th anniversary. So Vab gets 3 points. Oh, this was cool. I forgot that they did this. So not only do you get a TIE pilot, but for some reason, but I think it's kind of cool, they also give you a buildable mouse droid. So put these clears on there. Oop. Those did not stay in there. Come on, come in. So, kind of cool. Kind of neat that they did that. I got 2 guns. That's awesome. The most that is exactly right, because mouse droids don't. There's no need for them to be on a in a TIE fighter. See? Mouse droid. Doo -doo -doo. Mouse droid is there, and then let's make our TIE pilot. His name is Greg. Greg the TIE pilot. And he's got his blaster, because that's all TIE pilots have, because, I mean, they're using their ships, so only if they really crash do they need that. So there we go. There's the stand. Let's put this bad boy on it. Oh, it fits perfectly. Look at that. Do-do-do-do. That's going to be fun. All right. We're on bag 11. So we're halfway, essentially. And again, pieces are gonna, like, as we're doing the other parts, I think they're gonna flow a little bit faster, because it's mostly like flat, not tiles necessarily, but flat pieces, a lot of panels. Alright. This is not a 2 times, so we're just going to do it once. Or maybe it only has once, and then the next one is the next one. So we'll find out. So let's move him back a little bit. Okay. So we got these, see, again, we got these big panels and stuff that we're going to use. I think we're getting ready to do the, like, really start getting, well, I mean, like, we have everything else done, so the only thing we can do is the rest of the story. But this is, yeah, this is definitely going to be the side here, because we're putting all these on, and these are the things that will allow it to allow the pylon, the wings themselves to angle. So which is smart. I mean, like, that's kind of the way they have to do it. So all right, flip it over, and let's put some random red pieces in. How about, look at that, random reds. I definitely want to make sure, though, that as I'm doing this, I'm squeezing these tiles down so they're not like so it's all, you know, nice. Interesting. We're doing 2 of these right there. I wonder if that's how it, something to do with how it connects. All right. And again, it's weird that like sometimes they do this where they're like, nah, you know, just do one step and you're done. Okay. This is interesting too. So we got angled. So we're putting these angled pieces. We got a slight angle to them here. And then we have these other angled pieces right there. Kind of cool how they fill in. Hope everyone's still awake and alive. I mean, if you can't stay up, you can't stay up, you know? But then, you know, you can't win. All right, we are on to another question. I'm going to flip this over. That's the next part we're on. I just did one hard question. We're going to do another one. Another hard one. All right, so this one is an interesting question. Yes, it is one thick part. You are correct. This one is an interesting question. It's one you kind of have to know a little bit about the movie, and have been able, and well, I'm not going to say more to it because then I'm kind of give it away. That's a cool part. So I'll just ask the question. Where did Luke try to convince Biggs that he had seen a space battle? And it's an interesting question, a little bit ambiguous, but it kind of has to be for the question itself. So where did Luke try to convince Biggs that he had seen a space battle? Where were they? So yeah, you are. Thanks for stopping in, as always. Thanks for chilling like a villain. Yes, this is very... They definitely made the wings, these wing pylons, very thick. So where did Luke try to convince Biggs? Remember, Luke and Biggs were friends. And then Biggs ran off to join the Alliance and left Luke at home. But where were they when Luke saw a space battle going on and tried to convince Biggs that that was what he saw? This is where the weapons are going to go. The lasers are going to go for that. Where were they at? Well, that's different. Okay, so that goes there. And we're putting this... Not a clue. It's a specific location. Here, I'll give you the... It's a specific location on Tatooine where they were talking... I gotta flip it over. Jeez. All the way over. They were talking at this place, and Luke was using his macro binoculars and saw the Darth Vader's ship going after Princess Leia's ship. And was like, hey, 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 this is going on. No one believed him. Where on Tatooine were they? Hey, Vab got it. Tashi Station. That's right. They were at Tashi Station. It's a 3-pointer for Vab. It's really the only place they would be because that's the hangout place for you know, Luke and his friends and stuff. Ooh, we got another 3386. Logan would be so... Woo! Glad I didn't lose that. 3386. Yeah, Tosche Station was really the only place that they, they hung out, so. And all these go in here, that's interesting. So we got 6 of these going in. Little hinges. They kind of don't want to go in, it's kind of funny. There we go. You've been there at Disney, you've been at Tosche Station? I don't think there was a Tosche Station. Isn't, I'm trying to think. Isn't Star Wars Land, isn't that something different? Oh, interesting. That goes. So we gotta put on some roller skates. Sounds so funny to say, but we are putting on some roller skates. That one goes there. We've got another one. Look, let's turn these. And one goes there. They are roller skates, but it's supposed to be some kind of a thingy. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I didn't see that. What are you doing going drinking? You're not supposed to be going drinking. I'm just teasing. Oh, I see. I got you. All right. Another roller skate. Okay, so now, oh, this is interesting. So now we're taking a look. We get a bunch of these, a bunch of the 3386s. So we're taking this, putting it through here, and then doing another one and putting it through there so they're almost touching. And then they go... right there. Gonna space them out just slightly so they go around. So there we go. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this side a little bit. There we go. So let's do that. Make it a little bit more even. And this one's a little bit. There we go. That one's a little bit rougher. There we go. That's what the instructions show anyway. And then we put that on, so it's like kind of like a little, almost like a little fuse. So there we go, right there. All right, we're just putting on little pieces, one at a time, kinda, almost. Yeah, that is it. I put on those 2 things. That was the next instruction. So this one has a belly button. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree. That's the next piece. All right. So we put this on. These onesie twosie just for a UCS set. Not a fan. Look, we did another one. Here. That's the next step. Kind of annoying. Like, I'm a big boy. I can do more than 2 pieces at a time. This is looking really cool, but still, and kind of annoying. And there's another one. That's just 1 piece. And then there's this. Yeah, get on there. That's straight. And now we put another 3386 or whatever, and we put this thing on. This is kind of a weird, goofy thing. Oh, it goes on there. Oh. On there? No. Yeah. And then that, okay. So that goes there, and then this is supposed to go in. What? Doesn't make sense. That goes there. Oh, I guess I pull it. So I have to pull it and put this hose thing right in there. It's kind of hard to see. So, all right, we got our first wing, part of a wing, I guess. So this Oh, I see. It goes in the blue. Oh, whoa. Push those right through. Get in your hole. There we go. All right. So there we go. So that was that. Part of one. I think we're going to do one whole. It looks like we're going to do one whole wing side. And then, all right. Next question. Ugh. Next hard question. What did Uncle Owen tell Luke about his father? Not a trick question, but it may seem like it. Another small bag. So what did Uncle Owen tell Luke about his father? That, well, I won't say any more with it. I won't say any more right now. What did Uncle Owen tell Luke about his father? No, he never says that in the... He never actually says that. That's weird. So they do step one, they show this, and they show, hey, you're putting this underneath here. And then step two, they show this reverse, and it shows that you have two of them. I did 3 hard questions. I did the hands and the type of dog for the first set. Ooh, you're right. This is another hard question. You're right. This is a third. Yeah, this is a third one. So sorry about that, but that's okay. Yeah. Glad someone's paying attention. Oh, look. This is classic. We're putting shovels. He said he was an odd fella. He said that about Luke's. He said that about Luke's dad. No, that's it. I like that one though. That's kind of funny. Yep, that's exactly it. Yeah, that I told you that one was gonna be. That was a hard one. Yeah, that's. I mean, Luke. And here's the thing: you find that out from Obi-Wan. You don't find that out from Owen himself. He says they're talking while they're repairing 3PO after the Tusken Raiders and everything. And Luke's like, nah, my father didn't fight in the Clone Wars. He was a navigator on a spice freighter. And look at that, cheating so much there, Vab, I'll tell you. He says he was a navigator on a spice freighter, and he says that's what your uncle told you. So, yep, he was a navigator on a spice freighter. That one was too easy for you to just Google it. Should have thought about it harder. Alright, another one of these. That's kind of interesting. I think this is going on the other side, though. Come on, get on there. There we go. Alright, so this is... I love the fact that... Because the original used shovels. So it's cool that they're using shovels with this. Again. Hey, you need to watch Star Wars more then. Come on. There we go. All right, there we go. So those pylons actually look really good now. Looks fantastic. And we got the shovels. I'm just happy we have the shovels because that's how the original was. It's kind of a nice little harken back. There we go. Hopefully we're going to do a little bit more with that. So we only have one hard question left, and there's actually a bonus question. There's 2 easy ones and 1 medium one left, I believe. So, forgot about the hut. The Ben's hut scene. Hmm? Now some of the questions, like the whole thing about the number of hands that, you know, that were lost, like I wouldn't have known that without like really looking it up or whatever. Whoops, not that one. But like a lot of the other ones I did know. It was just, you know, I was just looking for general questions for everybody for the fun of it. Ooh, interesting. So this goes there, but this one goes on the stud. Interesting. And this goes... Really? Did I do that wrong? No. Where's that fit onto? Oh, it fits onto that red thing we put in there first thing. Mm. Come on. It's gonna snap perfectly. There's a little red. Oh, I gotta push it down more. There we go. Now it'll snap. There we go. So that fits onto a red one of these. That just barely fits. that is pretty cool. All right, now we're gonna do the opposite one, right? Nope, not that one. This one. They all varied, yeah, but that's really the only thing in the movie he ever says that's ever said about his father, because if you go by the other scene where they're at the homestead, and you know he's talking about Obi-Wan, he's like I think these droids were stolen. He says, why do you think that? He said, because I found an old recording saying that they belonged to an Obi-Wan. And he said, that wizard's just a crazy old hermit. He said, what if this guy comes looking for him? And he says, I don't think he exists anymore. He died about the same time as your father. And Luke says, he knew my father? And he says, I told you to forget it. So, like, there's nothing that's really said. You know, he never says that, you know, I mean, obviously he thinks his father died. But, like, it's not really anything is said that he said. I know it sounds weird to say. But flip that over and slide it in. Make sure that red goes all the way down. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. So it's popped in there. But yeah, that's really the only thing. So, oh, so many hands. Yeah, the hands one. I get that, but that's what I found, and I looked at their reasoning for it, and it made sense. So that's what I went with. That needs to be up there. Go. We're finishing our first pylon. Or not the whole thing, but that is looking pretty cool. Look at that. Detail on that. Pretty good. Make sure those are tight. Oh, my shovel's getting messed up. All right, bag number 13. Looks like we're doing the opposite side, of course. Like I said, these are going much faster because there are a lot of panels and things. So, time for another question. This is an easy question. Everyone refresh your page and get your fingers ready to type. All right, ready? Make sure you're refreshed. Here we go. Han boasts that the Falcon has made the Kessel Run in how many parsecs? This is from A New Hope. It has to be correct, like accurate. And this one could be kind of a tricky answer, but not really. I mean, it is explicitly stated in the movie. How many parsecs does Han say that his ship did the Kessel Run in? Which, remember, no, that's not what he says. He does not say 11. Remember, a parsec is a measure of distance, not time. So it is kind of a weird thing, but it's all based on the time distortion. It is not 12 parsecs. You are incorrect. Both very close, but still both incorrect. Very specific with this one. Easy answer in a sense, but you have to be specific on how you answer. May the best win. Come on, you guys can figure it out. I know you can. You don't have to look it up. I know you can figure it out. You both have it in you. You're both close. No. That is not 14. You were closer with your original. It's all in how he answers the question, or how he states, you know, that his ship. No. No. You're getting way too specific as far as that goes. Han says it in a very specific way. No looking this one up. I think you guys can figure it out. This is very much something that any Star Wars fan should know. Rocco, ask your dad. I'm sure he should know. He should know this. If he doesn't know this, I'm going to be very disappointed in him. I feel like I just did this. Oh, right, because I did. All right. Yeah, ask your dad. He should know this. I didn't see a response. Like, if you're asking if it was right, I didn't see anything come through. Last I saw was your 10.8, and then you said question mark. So I don't know what you I don't know if you said something or wrote something down. It did not come across on my screen. Come on. Oh, man. Nathan? Really? You haven't gotten any of these? Oh, man. These are not hard. Well, some of these are hard, but... I think... Oops. Rocco, I think your dad just has a bad memory. Your father. Give you another minute, and then I will explain all. Oh, they do it the exact same way. Interesting. Right. Nope. Nope. A whole number is used. It's just how Han states it. There's a whole number. That doesn't want to go in. Go in. Do it that way. There we go. Let's see if I can. Oh, it sticks. There we go. Okay, got that. That goes there. See, this is being built the exact... I don't know why we didn't do a 2x. Because this is being built the exact same way the other one was, but it's going to be flipped over. So everything is going to be flipped. They're not trying to do things on the opposite side and things. That's really, really kind of bizarre. That's like a waste of, like, a ton of instructions. Ooh. This is really bizarre instructions. I'm going to have to go back through these to make sure I'm not, like, repeating them accidentally. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Like, I went through. I'm on the next bag. 13, yeah. But the instructions are exactly the same. They're not doing opposite. Like this piece that's right here, is where it was on this pylon. Like, they have it here. They don't have it over here. You would think they would, because it would be flipped. This is weird. I wonder if they screwed something up. I wonder if they did. So, all right. So we are at 11:48. When we hit 11:50, I am going to tell you the answer. You both, like I said, you both are so extremely close. Or actually, if Kristen's still awake, she can say what the answer is. She doesn't. I mean, she can get points, I guess, but. More roller skates, and again, all the same. This should not be happening this way, but it is. I think they messed this up. Oh man, she gave you a hint. She gave you a huge hint. See if you can figure it out from there. This one isn't even difficult. I mean, I am actually shocked that this is a classic line known. You don't even have to be a star. Yes, there you go. Yes. Less. That's how he says it. He says it's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. There you go. Wow, that was like pulling teeth. That should not have been a question that was pulling teeth. All right, and now we're back to the, here, do this. Up, here, do this. Here, do this. Single step thingies. Yep, Kristen gets the points. Though I have to say, I did, you know, I mean, she already knew. Because, you know, again, I went through the questions with her. But, you know, whatever. So, yeah, it was all in how... Ooh, is that cracked? No, it's just how the piece goes together. Just looks like it has a line in it. Interesting. Man, I thought that one was an easy one. Okay, there's that. And we're putting on our last little piece here. Which is, again, this is not what I was expecting. Like, I would think that they would do this all opposite because we're putting it on the other side. But apparently not. All right. So be it. There we go. Starting to get our pylons going. All right, bag 14. Which will have more shovels. Like, this is all going to be repeats, so. All right, 1150. Gonna do one more easy question. Well, this one's... All right, refresh. Everyone refresh before I ask this. Everyone refresh. Right. And that's what I wanted. I wanted the wordage because, I mean, it's very specific. It's very, very, very specific. All right. And I've asked a similar question already. But, you know, again, this is an easy peasy question. So, and I'll have to come up with another medium question. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the question. What planet is Luke Skywalker from? Go, 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 go. First one to answer gets 1 point. Because, again, easy question. That's so backwards. This, yeah. We've had a couple backwards things on this. On this set. It's kind of interesting. Rocco, you should know this one. What was the question? That's an easy one. It said, what planet is Luke Skywalker from? I already had where Darth Vader was from. Rocco probably fell asleep. No! No! He is not from Naboo. His mom was from Naboo. Yep, it is Tatooine. So, the reason why it would not be Naboo is because he was not born on Naboo. He was, like, born, like, in space. Like, they could not go to Naboo because of, you know, Anakin / Darth Vader, all that fun stuff. So, he's from Tatooine. Or you could say he was raised on Tatooine. I mean, he is not from Naboo. Come on. Go in the holes. You're there. You want to go in. Go in the hole. There we go. All right. Phew. Shovels are deployed. I see that. Yeah, I noticed you weren't answering. Kristen, tally up the score right now. We only have a few more questions to go, I think. Got one more medium, I think, and maybe one more hard, plus a bonus question. Oh, Rocco, you missed it. I asked another easy question. It was what planet is Luke Skywalker from? Or I guess you could say, what planet was he raised on? Go, Rocco, go! But no, too late. Vab ended up answering it. May the build has said, oh, Vab has been, well, Vab's been here the whole time, so no surprise. Those are the only two. I'm honestly shocked Rocco doesn't have points yet. I know he knows better. Alright, flip over that. And in the middle there. This goes on top. There we go. Man, that snaps in hard. Whew. Alrighty. Whoops, wrong thing. That. Yeah, it probably has. He probably is only thinking Harry Potter now and stuff, and so he's atrophied with the Star Wars lore. Understandable. Sometimes it happens. Yep, you are correct. Give Rocco a point. He would have gotten that. Okay. Rotate that. Come on, get that. Make sure that red piece is in there properly. There we go. Finally slipped in there. Okay. Good job, Bab. What am I? There. All right. Good. And then, finishing up this part of the pylon. Wait a minute. I love the orange. And then we just cover it all up. Get in there. Hold on a second. What am I missing? Ooh. It's showing a couple extra these dark gray 1x1s. I know I should only have like one more. Maybe. I'm just checking to see that I put on. Nope, I put those on there. Ah, I see where I did not. Good thing I saw that. Easy to fix. I was like, that doesn't quite seem right. 1, I can see. 3, little too many. Well, the one part down here has plenty of pink. So. All right. There we go. That's better. I was like, all right. So, all right. So we are at midnight. Let me know if you think I should continue on or I should just, you know, do the rest of this, because the pylons, what? Again, the pylons are just like, you know, the tops and bottoms of the wings. Pretty much done what the set is supposed to be. Let me know if you think we should go on, or we'll do the last couple trivia questions and then, you know, we can be done for the night. It's been 3 hours. Keep going if I have the... It's been a long day, but I mean, I'm still good, so I'm just asking you guys. Up to you. It's pretty cool. That doesn't quite stay there just because of gravity. Yeah, just a little bit. All right. May the build says keep going. Do last couple of trivia and be done. What do you think, Kristen? You can be the deciding vote. What do you think? Are you ready for bed? I could always finish this tomorrow, you know. All right, so we'll that's the deciding vote. So we'll finish the trivia. So we did good here. I'm gonna pause this. Oh, then I can finish the build. Nah, we'll pause. So we'll pause at 2:55. All right, and I'll finish this tomorrow. So I'll do a special stream tomorrow after I wake up. It's been a long day. It really has. But it was a lot of fun with with the 501st and everything. So, but yeah, it's been a long day. So, all right, last medium question I have. Where is it? Here it is. No, I have two. I don't think I did either of these. Okay. These are, I'm not going to say that. One, yeah, I guess I didn't. Okay. No, I did do that one. Okay, never mind. So, one more. Here we go. One more medium. Ready? What actor has been in every Star Wars movie to date? Go. Go. We'll do these. We'll fire these off 1, 2, 3, kind of. So, we are on, by the way, we're on bag 15. I could have gone a lot faster, but I was enjoying it. It's kind of neat how this has gone together. Yeah, pretty cool build. C-3PO is not an actor. He's a character. And I'll explain why that's a wrong answer. Solo's also a character, not an actor. I need the name of the actor that plays whatever part. So I need the name of the actor that has been in every single Star Wars movie to date. And they have not always played the same part either. Nope, not Harrison Ford. Nope. It is not Harrison Ford. You are correct. Anthony Daniels. Anthony Daniels has been in every single Star Wars movie. Not necessarily as C-3PO, but he's been in every single Star Wars movie to date. So, that is 2 points to May the Build. And now we get to our last hard question. This one's an interesting one because it's also a Lego-based question. How many Lego Star Wars sets are there total as of May 3rd, 2024? Oh, sorry, Rocco. That one was a different question. This is the last hard question. How many Lego Star Wars sets are there total as of May 3rd, 2024? This includes anything that is considered a Lego set. So it includes like polybags, micro fighter, the MIDI scale, even things like what are they called? the advent calendars and stuff like that. Those are all considered sets. How many Lego Star Wars sets are there total as of May 3rd, 2024? It doesn't mean you can get them right now, obviously, but how many have there been total since 2024? Let's see who... Ooh. Good guess. Not the answer, but good guess. And I'm going off of a specific source. So if the source you're using is a little different, then it might have some it might have a different, value. So 1003, no. I'll say this, the 1003 is too high. No, not 928. And Vab already guessed that one, so. Actually, I'm gonna pull up my evidence over here. Hold on. I have my evidence up over here, so. No, not 940. Guys are hovering around the right number, not quite there. This even includes like minifigure packs and that sort of thing too. So 999. No, a little too high, or a bit too high. Your previous guess was closer. I'd say much closer than 999. So this thing looks really cool. I am liking it. No, not 949. $954. Nope. Nope. Too high. I'll say that one's too high. And like I said, your first guess, both of you guessed 928 first. That guess is definitely closer. So. Oh wait, Rocco, still too high. That's too high. So 954 is too high. 920. We're closer with 9. Ooh, 932. Not quite. Much warmer though. And again, we're going with poly bags. You already guessed 928, so it's not that. We're talking minifigure packs. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're talking minifigure packs. We're talking, like Clone Trooper pack. Like those things. 935 is correct, Mr. Vab. So, I mean, I shouldn't have to show it to you, but I have the evidence here. If you go to Bricklink and look up sets and just put in Star Wars for sets, it comes up, as of yesterday, came up with 935 individual sets. So that's a 3-pointer for Vab. And so we'll go along with similar theme that we just did. For the bonus question, just for the fun of it, how many, this is a new question, how many Millennium Falcon have appeared in Lego sets? This can be just the Falcon itself, could be a mini, a micro, could be a UCS, could be just a standard set, play set. It could be a Falcon that's in another set. How many Falcons have appeared in, because it's appeared the most of any of the ships, vehicles, those kind of things, than any other. How many sets has the Millennium Falcon appeared in? We'll do this. This is a bonus question, so we'll just do 2 points. This will be 2 points. No, not 925. No. You're way too high for that. So this is like the Falcon appearing in other sets or being its own set. We're going to be down way... no, that's a pretty good guess. That's very close. 28 is very close. So we're trying to guess around there. I will say I have one of the sets where the Falcon is contained within it. If you look at the San Diego Comic-Con, the Nebulon B frigate, it's got a little tiny Falcon that's, that sits in where the umbilical cord thing is. So the neck between the two ship halves. So, ooh, 31's very close. Very close. 32. There you go. Hey, there you go. May the build be within you. You got it. 32 points. Or 32 sets. So there you go. All right. So, lovely wife, if you will tally up the score and let me know who has what pointage, we will do our giveaway. And the winner can choose what they want. The bonus was 2 points. The bonus was 2 points. So these are the two things here. You're not going for the type. Well, hey, you could have still been paying attention even with the phone call. You just ignore half the stuff you hear. That's rude. Maybe he does need a droideka. Why do you need a droideka? Ah, you tried. You did good. Some of those questions are supposed to be hard. Vab has 23. All right. May the Build has 11. And Rocco has 1 point. So, Vab, which of the two would you like? I know which one, but I'm noticing my stream is lagging over there. Listening to the phone and playing. That must be a boring phone conversation. So, Vab, you are now the proud owner of a new droideka. Congratulations. And may the build within you be within you. You get the Star Wars bobblehead. Congratulations. This is from tonight, from the May the 4th Pirates game. So it's pretty cool, I think, that they Star Wars it up like a minifigure. So, yep. I mean, like, they do everything very similar to, not a minifigure, but it's a bobblehead, but they make it like it's a figure. So, all right, thank you, everyone. I will at some time tomorrow be streaming. It'll probably be after Ben's stream, and we'll finish up the wings. They're really not all that exciting, and it probably won't take all that long. But it's interesting. Again, they go through the I'm confused by these instructions, so it'll be interesting to see how the wings go together. Because these instructions are kind of goofy, how they did just these parts. So, yeah, we're going to see. So, until tomorrow, and then also Tuesday, which I will be continuing the Fun Hole, it's a weird name, Fun Hole Medieval Pier in, because we got more to do on that. So, yeah. So, until next time, May the 4th is over, so we can't say that, but welcome to Revenge of the 5th. Especially for the Empire. Empire people get a day off, which I need a day off today, tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, this is a great build. I love the way this thing looks. It is so cool. I can't wait to finish it. The wings definitely are thicker. And tomorrow I will compare this completed with the original. So we'll do that tomorrow too. So yeah, but until next time, which will be tomorrow and then Tuesday, continuing the medieval pier. May the brick be with you, as always. And keep on building. We'll see you.